Hello, people. Hello, everyone. Just to let you guys know, sorry for being late. We have accidentally, we're missing a member. Don is supposed to be here, but he's having technical issues right now, so we're gonna have him in a second. So, yeah, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Let's just run the intro. We are back for another episode of Big Six Pants. I'm obviously joined by Rams, joined by Roms, joined by Cause, and joined by Don, and Casey will be here in a little bit. Yes, I know people are waiting on Ethan. Ethan hasn't been here. Have you not noticed? Ethan hasn't been here for 3 weeks. Like, Ethan is away with work, and he has been away. He's actually back this weekend. So this will be the first weekend that Ethan is back. But don't worry, we will save a stream especially for him. Do you know what I'm saying? Ethan's due to get fucked up. So you don't worry about Ethan. He's due to get fucked up. George can't find him. Patrick caught him today on Saeed's stream, can't find him. So you don't make it that way. You don't want to make it that. Don will be here to obviously. We will be giving Don his flowers because putting 4 past Tottenham, of course, regardless of the context, it's still 4-1 of the scoreline. But listen, people. We are even closer to 7,000 subs. We are under 40 away now. So what I need everyone to do is to make sure you subscribe to the channel and keep supporting and smash the like button. I want to try to get to 100 likes today. And make sure that you guys keep supporting. There's a bit of sound in the background. I don't know if there's a bit of sound.
Yeah, it was just me in my book. Sorry.
Are you taking notes?
Oh yeah.
Someone's
you taking notes?
Wait, so is someone's TV on? Sounds like
someone has a TV in the background.
Someone's got a TV on. We can hear that. That's
me?
copyright. Big boy copyright. Yeah, someone's TV.
It could
on.
be.
You can hear that.
Could be my mumsy playing it now.
Yeah, that's trying to demonetize us. Trying to demonetize the mandem. But yeah, listen, mandem. Chelsea 4, Spurs 1. Is this the first time you might have spoken about this on stream? Or did you guys speak about this last night? Have you guys actually spoken about this?
This is the first time for me.
I was on the terrace last night, laughing at Spurs. And it was funny, bro. It was funny, the hypocrisy. Suddenly Romero is not a red card. Suddenly Udogi's 2-footer wasn't a red card. Suddenly everything was against him. And hypocrisy is fucking hilarious, man. Especially when you're seeing it from the other side. It's hilarious. And all I gotta say is, this is the reason why Tottenham Hotspur has not won a trophy for 15 years. I'm just saying it right there. I hear bare Tottenham fans saying, I'm proud of Ange sticking to his laurels, not sitting back, playing a suicidal high line. Do you get what I mean? They need help. They need psychiatric evaluation. That's what I gotta say.
Do you know what I've been saying, bro? Yeah, the only reason why they're calling it, some for Spurs, I'm not going to paint them all with the same paintbrush, but some of them are calling it could have been a genius tactic from Ange, is because of Chelsea's incompetence in front of goal. If that's us or City, that game actually ends 8 or 9-1, and genius that phrase doesn't even be said. Genius doesn't even come into the equation. It's just that Chelsea was it's so mad. They won 4-1, yet they were so poor in front of goal. It's only Chelsea right now.
But Roms, it don't make sense here, because this is why I say it's not a genius move and how it's so flipping stupid why he did that. Chelsea have got the fastest attack in the league, faster than ours, faster than Manchester City's. Yeah, I think if you combine cumulatively all of them together, Mudryk, Jackson, and Sterling, all of them, they clock around 30 kilometers an hour. And you're playing a suicidal high line at the halfway line and just allowing them to run onto everything. Makes no sense.
Because it's crazy.
This looked like you back in the day. You know when these used to just press and you over the top and you're in your goal again.
Oh, Corey, that's all it was. I was watching the game, right? And there were some people, when Dyer scored the equaliser and Chelsea were taking long to go ahead, there were some people saying, Tottenham could pull it off. I said, they're really not, because every time Chelsea got the ball here, all it had to be is hold your run and play it in behind. Chelsea should have won that 7-8-1, 7 or 8-1. Honestly, they should have won that. And there's some people saying, and it was genius. It was naivety. It was literally naivety that, Yeah, and he come out after the game saying, even if I had 5 men on the pitch, we're still gonna stick to our principle. That's why you're an idiot. Cool, let me not say idiot, that's harsh, because he's been very good this season, and Spurs have been good, but you don't say things like that because then you're just shooting yourself in the foot.
I highly doubt he does that against bro. Imagine doing that to Haaland, Diaz, and flipping Doku. Like it don't, bro. You're gonna get slapped. You are gonna get slapped.
Yeah.
You're gonna get pimp slapped. Like it.
Do you think, right? Because I heard Patrick say it earlier with you, Mott. Do you think it was a lack of respect? Do you think Aaron just thinks Chelsea are that bad? Let me play this highlight. I still think it was stupid to do, but do you think he just doesn't rate them? So he thought, you know what? Let me play this highlight. They're going to just keep shooting and missing. Because let's be honest, for a good 20, 25 minutes, that's all they were doing, shooting and missing. But it was inevitable that they will eventually score. They had to. They had to. Do you not think it's a lack of respect?
If I'm honest, I do think there was a little bit of lack of respect there. They were much better in that first. I'd say before, when it was 11 versus 11, I could only see the game going one way. Me personally, I think Spurs had that game. Like, I'll be real, the way they were popping triangles was getting me so hot. Like,
first 20 minutes
was very dank. Like, bro, the way they're popping triangles is nuts. But before I do answer that question, big up Daniel Justin Poch has become a YouTube member. So big up Daniel for becoming a member. Daniel, ain't seen you in a minute, man. See Chelsea score 4 goals and I'm seeing memberships now. Like it's crazy. The Chelsea community are alive again. They're alive. I love it, man. Big up Daniel, man. Big up your damn self. Big up Solo in the house as well. Big up Chelsea, Dan. All of the Chelsea, man.
See what a result can do once. See what a result can do.
Big up Joey. Joey, DM me on Twitter. Joey, DM me. And then DM me. We'll sort something out. And then Ed obviously says, I only got away with Chelsea because Chelsea are meaty. And obviously, of course, remember, guys, Don will be on his way. It's just, of course, he's having some technical issues. He's not running. He actually won this game, so he's not running. Don't worry, guys. Do not worry about Crocodile Dundee. Do not worry. He will be here. Assad says the first 15 minutes, they was all over us. Don't act like Chelsea weren't growing into the game. We literally scored twice and had chances.
That's fair, man.
That's fair enough.
They put the ball in the back of the net.
I'll hear it. Like, what the first thing I kind of want to talk about is Jackson. Just the first thing I want to get out of the way. Jackson. There's a few people. Jackson now has more goals than Alvarez. He has more goals and he has more goals than Darwin Núñez. He has more goals than Darwin Núñez, and he has more goals. He has 5 more goals.
Mons, how many assists does he have this season?
I don't know. How many does he have? Any?
0. Okay, let's move.
So unnecessary. You didn't have to do that.
Anyway, he has more goals and assists than Højlund. Now, obviously, like for me, that might have been the worst hat trick I've ever seen. A hat trick is a hat trick.
Huh?
A hat trick is a hat trick, isn't it? Like, do you know what I was gonna say? I was gonna say,
my man's doing this.
Yeah.
Like, last one that killed me.
Of course. How about this? Before we talk about sitters, bro, like you see those tappings that he scored. My striker might have missed that one of those.
Oh, stop it!
I don't know in it.
Stop it!
You see, it's unnecessary.
Why? Why are we doing this?
Get that down, man. You know what? I'll get it down for you. Ron.
No, Corey, you don't need to write that down. Corey, don't write it down.
Oh yeah, tapping. He just scored a tapping. Listen, I've seen worse misses on the left pressure.
Can you hear me?
So therefore, give him his credit for sticking it in the back of the net. Give him his credit.
Montel, I'm using your full government name. Yeah, do not do this, please. Do not do this.
It's unnecessary. It is.
No, but it is true though. He literally could have missed it. Let's be real.
Bro, don't you talk. I don't try to squid it, bro.
Yeah. Let's be real. Talking about 007, the league, Stop it.
And you know what's killing me? Roms was getting onto him all
yesterday. Stefflon, Don Glizzy. You lot, listen, I'm going to say this one more time. Big Six Fans community, get creative. You know whose name I'm talking about. Get creative. Get creative for me.
Bro, I won. Why am I bottom? Get me up there, bro. What we talk?
No, he deserves to be up there. He does.
I got my lemon sip here. You get it? We've got to fight this cold. Yeah?
Listen,
I'm drinking some
I was more excited the fact that Daniel Sturridge broke down his favorite partnerships. He's talked about his time with
That was
Suarez.
beautiful, yeah.
Yo,
That was the main highlight.
Segment.
I love Studge, man. Bring him back more on
What a guy.
the Sky, man. Come on.
What a guy! Honestly, what a guy!
Yeah, he comes with a serious drip as well. He always comes with a drip.
I'm gonna get Joey in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna get Joey in as well. I need another Chelsea opinion.
No. Say that again, Corey. Nah, say that again. I say it properly. Don't muffle, bro. Say it with chest.
I said DP's like 30 something and not playing football. What a loser. Not my legend.
Allow me.
Bro,
He's just upset because they tried to remember when people used to do the Welbeck, Walcott, and Sturridge, like that was
yeah. Welbeck with Sturridge, you know.
Hey, I mean, Sturridge was so clear. He was so clear. Like, it's so clear.
But I still remember that goal Sturridge scored against us, bruv. Oh my gosh.
Which one? The
bench. Cheeky goal. Cheeky goal.
I can't like Welbeck used Welbeck Man United.
No, don't do it, Corey. No.
Like post Fergie.
He was alright at Arsenal. When Welbeck went to Arsenal, he weren't bad. He just had too many injuries.
Once there's a goal I know you all remember. You know when they beat Leicester and you've gone to the corner and Arsenal just thought the league was done. And remember, there was bare memes when the year 11s take the year 10s ball and you're the one to get back. Welbeck is in this.
Oh yeah. When Welbeck was getting bare heads like this, when he was like benching the bare veins in his head.
They thought they done it, bruv.
That was prime time Twitter, you know. That was prime.
Yeah,
it was prime Twitter.
How about this month? I wasn't even on Twitter yet, but all you would be getting in group chats is just tweets, bro. That was actually prime Twitter. That was prime.
Yeah, I do. Wait, what? Has he actually?
Yeah.
Sturridge win the Premier. We stopped. Last one was the champ. Last cup was the champ.
Wait, why
was he not there?
No, he won with Chelsea. No, he won with Chelsea. What am I talking about?
Why you?
Oh, that was more than a decade ago. Now that was more.
Yeah, that would have been more than a decade ago. I said I can't lie. Self-awareness. Sometimes you need to get them right before you put.
Yeah.
Might be a bit off.
I don't know if that's.
He was in the Champions League. He was there when you lot won the Champions League, though.
Yeah, he wasn't playing. But a decade ago doesn't count the Champions League with Chelsea and with and the FA Cup.
Yeah, big up Chelsea.
It's about Corey though. It said about Corey's team. It said Man United.
Oh, that could be right. You know,
yeah, Liverpool won more majors. Liverpool won more majors than you, man.
10 years ago,
Norwich wasn't there when we won the League Cup. When we won the League Cup and the FA Cup double, and he also wasn't there when we won the Prem.
But define major honor.
You only won the champs, the Super Cup, and the Club World Cup.
No, he didn't win the Super Cup, bro.
Yeah, he would have been gone.
Oh no, he would have been gone then. He would have been gone. Yeah.
So he won one.
Maybe. I know he's.
Nah, but
that's 22. That's 2012 though, no? Chelsea's UCL.
No, Assad's.
2012. Sorry.
Yeah, but Assad's saying just Prem and champs. That's it.
Oh, he's talking major. Oh, Prem and champs. Okay.
Yeah, it's getting weird. It's just weird.
Anyway, listen.
Don't worry.
We got over 100 people in the house. We got over 100 people in the house right now, and we're on 41 likes. So I'm gonna need you guys to smash the like button and get us up to at least 60 to 70 likes. So if you're like whatever you're doing right now, enjoy the video, stop what you're doing and smash the like button. Let's get to 100 likes, people. Remember, that helps put out the video and it helps boost the channel. So make sure we are doing that. Now that Don is here, let's talk Chelsea. Chelsea.
Ooh, where's my boy Jackson?
They've done it again. Chelsea Football Club, they've done it again.
No.
I need to get that picture. What's
the song? Tottenham get battered everywhere
they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. You know what killed me? Do you remember when West Ham won the Conference League and you have to now say everywhere we go? Whereas he said something about West Ham, but that's just killing me.
You know what's so funny, yeah? You know what's so funny? You've taken me back with these pictures because I still remember Murphy's face when he scored that goal. He even couldn't believe it himself, bro. He couldn't believe it. It's like started doing all of that. That is so rude, you know. Wait, was it like 4-0? Was it like 4-0 in 20 minutes?
Man, them, boy to boy. For me, if anyone scores against my club and pulls his face, I'm fighting. I'm fighting you. Straight, I'm talking fisticuffs, the most British way possible. Fisticuffs. We are beefing. We are exchanging. Come on, bro. How's man looking at me going, bro? This is easy.
Murphy's one's even worse for me, fam.
Nah, man, but this is
taking
taking the piss.
He was shocked. He couldn't believe it. He's like this. Like he's generally shocked.
Murphy's one was the best. Murphy's one was the best.
Murphy's one, but his is genuine. He sat to this going, wait, why is this so easy? Ain't it supposed to be the hardest thing in the world?
It's violent.
Like, no.
I should go violated.
You're banging ball at lunchtime, and all the galley are watching, and all the galley are watching. Man, and the year 11s are scoring against you, going like this. No. You're the 11. You're the year 11s, and it's year 11s versus year 10s, and the year 10 banks, and he's like this.
No, it's so cheeky. You know it was even cheeky yesterday. My boy Jacko, he sued away from home, after bagging a hat trick. Rome's kept at him all day. Only for him to say.
You know me, Don. I kept the same energy. Even when he scored, you know that famous. That's actually my boy, by the way. Shit guy finally scored. I know the guy. That's actually my boy. You know the meme. Shit guy finally scored. That's what when he's doing.
Let me read it.
That picture's your boy, Rums.
Yeah, that picture's my boy still. Big up Deji. Deji's watching. That's cool. Big up Deji.
Let me read a little interesting stat. Let me read a little interesting stat by my boy Nico. So Nico, he scored more goals than Alvarez. He scored more goals than Gordon.
Monster's already done it, Don. Don't worry, he's already done it.
Say that. We'll take that. We'll take that, man. We'll take that.
Weeks ago, you were saying shame on Hoyland, shame on all these other attackers, and now you want to speak up big about this baby Drogba. Is baby Drogba?
Hoyland scored 6 yesterday. In fact, he scored 6 yesterday. Yeah, if you lot had that high line with your players that you've got, Rashford, Bruno, all these lot, they're buried. They're scoring more than 4. I'll be real with you. Like as much as I'm happy with the scoreline, we should have made it 7, 8.
Don, this is what I was saying just before you came in. I was like, you know, there's some Spurs fans saying, "Oh, we were so close to pulling off a masterclass." They weren't. Your incompetence in front of goal made some Spurs fans thinking what they did was genius. If that's Arsenal City, mums would put in 8 or 9 past Spurs.
Even United, bro. Even United.
Yeah.
I mean, they've only got one team. They've got one goal. They've got one goal between their whole attack.
Wrong. That's wrong, bro.
Exactly, bro.
That's wrong.
They've got one goal. This would be the game. This would be the game for them to stat pad. This would be the game for them to stat pad.
Saying, you know the ones where Rashford gets his confidence up, goes on that purple patch, saying that game would have been the start of it.
Hey, just know, if you see Rashford slap free, you know goals are about.
Hey, Jackson's got a hat trick before Rashford, bro, in the Prem.
Yeah, that's hot.
How many seasons Rashford's been in the Prem now, Corey?
In the Champions League. Huh?
Bro, he made his debut in
how many seasons?
He made his debut in 15-16.
What'd you say?
Big up Mr. Link, by the way. Hold on. Big up Mr. Link with
7 years.
the $2 super chat. He goes, best show on YouTube. Big up Mr. Link, man. My brother, man. I appreciate it. Big up every time. I need to gift you a membership, bro. Real chat. Real spit. Abdallah, why are you saying my name for? I said before the game, I told you, listen, yeah. We're all blues. We want Tottenham done. And let's for one second, guys, let's actually talk about the madness. That Tottenham season ended in 15 minutes. The whole season, in 15 minutes.
Happened to us too.
It happened to us too. MCFC Protocol has a comment, and I'm happy to admit. Go to I think it's at 5:36. MCFC Protocol says, "Why are people so happy Tottenham lost? Laughing my ass off. They are feared, aren't they?" It's not that they were feared; they were just getting a bit too ahead of themselves, bro.
Yeah,
they were too ahead of themselves.
Patrick, George, Deji.
You said that before the game, Mons.
Read the comments. They thought they called me mad, man.
No,
I predicted 2-1.
I said 1-0. I said Chelsea win for 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I was getting on to Patrick. Chelsea just always beat Spurs, man. Apart from last season.
Bro, I'm
I
telling
didn't
you,
give a
Spurs.
score prediction.
I'm telling
never
you,
gave one.
Spurs
3-1
has
Chelsea.
Spurs has some inferiority complex with Chelsea, bro. I said it
Right.
last week. Don, I was saying this. I
You
was
did, you
saying
did,
it,
you did.
bro. Inferiority complex with this club, with Chelsea Football Club. Even when Tottenham was sick and Chelsea were dead, like in 16, they still lose to them. Like it makes no
But
sense.
Ram, yeah. You know what it is though, Ram, yeah? I can't lie to you. The first 10, 15 minutes, bro, our players didn't know what hit them. They didn't know what hit. You know, Tasmanian Devil with the guy spinning, yeah? Everyone was spinning, bro. Reece James was getting run out by Brennan Johnson. You had Levi. Levi had an absolute. Bro, before the game, I said I don't want to see Levi at left back, yeah, up against Kulu. I said I'm very worried about that, right? And the first 10, 15 minutes showed you exactly why I was worried. He was shuffling, bro. The whole team was in disarray. Apparently, Enzo shouted at Poch and was like, bro, we need to change the system within the 10.
Right down.
Yeah, bro. Apparently, he shouted at Poch, and then Reece James was trying to relay the message to him, innit? But after that, bro, when the Udogie challenge happened, we grew into the game. Even before they got their first man sent off, we grew into the game. We were better than them, bro. I think during that period, yeah, we had like seven touches in the box in comparison to them. They had none during that period when we was on top. And was actually playing our game. Like I was seeing a Chelsea that I've been seeing the past few weeks. Do you know what I mean? So people are coming with this narrative that we only won the game because they got 2 men sent off. Sorry, that's your beef, first of all, yeah. And on top of that, we grew into the game. Do you know what I mean? We grew into the game, right? So it was good, man. It was good. Like I said, overall, the performance was all over the place. It was messy. I think the fact that they had 9 players didn't help our young players. These lot got carried away. They were looking at the space on the pitch. And they just thought they had all the time in the world and they could do whatever. But end of the day, we still had to score, right? And that high line wasn't dropping. It was not dropping. Do you know what I'm saying? But when we started to like compose ourselves, take a little bit of time, a little bit of patience with Palmer and Enzo on the ball, we started to break through them. And then we ended up scoring that second goal. Do you know what I mean? So all I can say is I'm happy that we beat Spurs because their fan base were just unbearable. But of course, I'm not happy with the performance. Like I'm not happy with it. It's the same thing I've been telling you lot every week. We can't bury our chances. That's why I wasn't confident about going into this game. I was like, bro, what Chelsea's going to turn up in front of goal? Do you know what I'm saying? But it's clear to see in it what we need in January, man. Like Egbali and Todd Bowley are not going to be sitting there watching it and leave January without a striker. We are signing a striker. That I know.
100 million Tony. He's there.
I know we are signing a striker.
I don't think it's just the striker, though. I think it's just the whole front three.
No, you're right. But what it is that right now we're technically depending on Sterling, who you can't depend on in front of goal. Do you know what I'm saying? He's our hope in front of goal. Sterling is like a supplementary player. Yeah, you have him with a striker that's bagging. Yeah, that means the pressure's not on him. Do you know what I'm saying? In Cuckoo as well, he will help when he comes in. And it will just naturally lift a bit of pressure off guys like Jackson, guys like Palmer, like I've said. We need a bagsman that we're targeting in that box and everyone else can help out. Do you know what I'm saying? But right now, no one's really stepping up in front of goal, man. Jackson, as much as he missed those chances, he buried 3 of them. He got a hat-trick, So he was bad yesterday, man. He was poor. But listen, overall, I'm happy with that 4-1, man.
It's with a heavy heart, but who I want to big up, I think Caicedo was excellent from start to finish. Even when Spurs were bopping you, first 15, 20 minutes, that's the Caicedo. That's why you brought him in. I'll be real. He started to get a foothold of the game. He was controlling the game. Everything was going through him. Someone I'm a big fan of, Enzo, though, on the other side, he needs to do more, bro. Even in that game, he needs to do much more. He was looking a bit funny under the light. And he has been, I'm a fan of Enzo, but he's been looking funny under the light. And even when they went to 9 men, I'm thinking, Enzo, this is your time, bro. Like, he struck your stuff, and he still didn't.
He came off because he got injured in that challenge. That's why he actually came off.
Only sure the injury. Because
he posted today. It got confirmed that he got injured in it, and he's hoping to be by the weekend. Yeah. Let's be real.
When do we have Chelsea?
You have us in November. October. Actually, wait. Is it end of November? Yeah, it is end of November. We've got you lot end of November.
December.
Oh, it's end of this month.
End of this month, yeah. We've got Man United.
Give me a second. Let me just hit the super chat. Pick up Ed with the £2 super chat. He goes, this brother really doing Jack Swai pop prop. Yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yo, Don is shameless, bro. He's shameless.
Now we're playing you December. We're playing you in December.
I can't lie. One at a time though, because we're overlapping a lot.
One thing, Don. Just same thing I said to Corey. self-awareness, bro. Your striker has not scored a Premier League goal. Self-awareness, bro, before you want to start. You know.
Anywho,
self-awareness. You're not in champs. Self-awareness.
Are you winning
You're
champs?
joining us.
Nah,
You are
bro,
joining us soon, very soon.
Why
Bro,
you-
they might not
why
even
you
join us,
asking
bro.
me
If they
questions?
lose against Copenhagen, bro, then it's, bro, it looks peak.
I said, come join us.
It's not a question, bro. I'm going to tell you something. Don't ask me questions about things that you're not involved in, okay?
No, but
When
Corey,
you-
are you good enough
you
to
ask
join
me a
Europa?
question. If you're not in it, don't talk to me about it.
No, but
Corey-
Corey, are you good enough to join Europa? Or are you going to finish fourth?
I'm not in that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Boy, just before months moves on,
I don't know what you're talking
boy,
about. Leave me
just
alone.
before months moves on, last question. Come January, will you still be in the Champions League? Just a yes or no. Just a yes or no. Will you still be in the Champions League? Don't smile. Answer the
What are you
question.
talking about? What are you
I'm
talking
asking you if your club will still be in the Champions League come January.
Wait, the only thing
you
you should be
please
doing is handing out my lollipop, fam. I told you this already. Stay in the bathroom and do your job. Like, why is it hard?
You know what? The fact you can't give me a straight up answer says it all. The fact you can't give me a straight up answer says it all.
Hey, shine my shoes. Literally, you need to shine my shoes when I come out. Spray me. I want Dior. Like, you know
You
what
know
I'm
that
saying?
FIFA
Oh, is
celebration.
that why you're seventh, bro? Is that
You
why
know
you're
the
seventh,
FIFA
bro?
celebration where you put the foot on the shoe.
Yeah. Get it done. Get it done. Like, literally, bro. Don't be silly.
And then, are we finished? Are we done?
Yeah,
Are we
we're
done?
done.
We're done. Let's,
Yeah,
big up Joey, obviously. We telling me, man, first time on the channel. What a time to jump on. How you feeling, bro?
Mixed emotions. Very mixed emotions. Like, on one hand, like, you got to be happy with a result like that, right? Like, you can't take away, you can't like just say like we won 4-1. I have to be angry. But a lot of the performance today shows why like this team has a lot of growing up to do, like for sure. And with Jackson is like the one thing that is kind of upsetting is like the hate that Jackson's getting from our own fan base. I don't mind like everyone throwing jabs at him, you know, because it was an ugly, excuse my language, ugly hat trick. But when you take it in consideration, like the form that he's been in, you have to just like give him his props for scoring 3. Like in the end, in the end, it has to be he scored 3. He like if Holland comes away with 3 tap-ins, we're all giving plaudits to the guy, no matter how good or bad he played.
Joey, tap-ins aren't easy. How more?
I mean,
how much more do I?
Montel.
Let's not act like-
No.
Look at one of the goals he scored as well.
said something earlier today that had me dying. If some people's strikers scored tap-ins this weekend, they would have more points. And
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
Montel, don't
true.
do it.
It's very true, right? It's very, very true, right?
Necessary.
So, like as much as we can sit here,
Sorry, Joe, hold on. No, it's very necessary. You know why it's so necessary? Because everyone else dropped points. That's
Why are you
it's
shooting?
necessary.
But why are you shooting yourself, bro? Stop shooting yourself. Stop shooting. Shoot other people, not yourself.
Myself ain't new. We ain't related. We ain't related.
You're
You know
my
what?
homeboy, though. I don't want you to shoot yourself. I want you to shoot other people.
You know what? Just to close off the Liverpool bit, yeah, Nunez's miss was inexcusable. But if Salah hits the target, then Nunez doesn't miss.
Yeah, it's
That's
true.
what I'm going to say.
No,
I think
100%. No.
wasn't
Salah's
Salah's header
I said
supposed to
Salah was
like
moving
was
front.
he was trying to go on target, right? Like his header wasn't really supposed to be a pass. It was like he was trying to go far.
Yeah.
100%, but those misses are not comparable. I even spoke with Callum yesterday. Those misses are like, bro. I'm sorry, but this Nunez protection needs to stop. The ball, he has a plethora. How does man have a?
Monts. I know. Ask Roms what he calls him. Ask
I know
Roms what he calls him. What do you call him, Roms?
Months, it hurts. I don't like
No.
Nunez.
Roms, what do you call Nunez? What do you call him?
Don't. You don't wanna.
Wait, what do you mean? What that
You don't
call?
wanna be my enemy today, bro. Don't.
What's that silly thing you call him in Spanish?
Oh, Miss Neither. That means my man in Spanish.
He's moving emotional up in the corner. He's been moving emotional. You don't want nobody to talk about how Nunez moved. Missed it.
No, I'm part of Nunez defense league. I'm a part of the Nunez defense league.
Every time you say this new, I can't take you seriously.
All I'm saying is, innit, like, please, like, listen, he's had a good season, but there's just no excuse for misses like that. You're coming onto it with your stronger foot. Somehow how about this? He didn't even hit the woodwork. Man cleared the crossbar.
Yeah.
Man cleared the crossbar. Man was trying to tell me he might not have seen it coming. How could he not come in?
I thought it was gonna hit my window.
Wait, so
I didn't hit my window. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He puts
I
harder
had to duck
opportunities
myself.
on target so frequently. It's crazy. Like,
Bro,
he had one like coming across this weak foot going right and like hit it right on target. Like the keeper had to make a good save like right after he missed. But like he makes the easy things just way too. It's like the Timo Werner aspect of it. It's like almost the same.
That's what Don
Like,
said.
He comes from
like you
Timo
make
Werner.
the easy things way too hard, and you make the hard things
It's when he has to
way
think.
make it look actually easy, bro. He's like smashing balls from.
I tell you though, Werner didn't make the hard things look easy.
It's looking like it's gonna go in every
At times
time.
he did. At times he did. At times
No,
he
we
did.
didn't. No, we didn't. Don't lie.
He
Don't lie.
All I'm saying is when Nunes has to use this, he's missing it all. But when he's just instinct, how about this? If he just used instinct and rast the ball as hard as he could, he probably scores. He probably scored.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Man, this is getting a bit too emotional for me. Can we move on now?
All I've got
All
to
I'm
say
saying
is,
is,
I didn't mean to
do
go
not-
there.
how about
I
this?
didn't mean to go there.
it's fine. But just don't tell me. Just don't tell me. Oh, all he did was score a tap-in. All Jackson did was score a tap-in. Like,
Yeah,
Nunes fans don't get to say
you have
that.
to give him credit.
Don't get to say that.
Right? Like in the end,
Once
right?
you're
At the
spewing
end
the
of the
agenda, Roms,
season,
don't listen to
are
him.
those
Don't
3
listen
goals going to
Sorry,
count?
Rom.
Like,
Look, he's gonna
like-
start crying. Leave him alone, man. Don't worry.
at the end of the season, when Jackson has 12 goals at the end of the season, right? Probably around there when he has 12 goals. Are those 3 goals going to count? They're going to count. They're going to count towards the
Every goal
Bro,
counts.
a goal's a goal.
Do you know what?
Kai Havertz has a goal, and it was a sympathy pen. Goal's a goal. Man,
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? That we're just being a bit shameless. Yeah, Jackson didn't have the greatest game, but he scored a hat-trick. To score a hat-trick in a Premier League game, you've got to give credit for in any game.
no, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Away.
I can't lie, Ram. A hat-trick
No,
in a
you
Premier League game, you do
No,
have
you
to
don't.
give credit. You do.
Okay, so Eddie Nketiah scored a hat trick against Sheffield United. Answer that,
No.
Don. Did you give him a credit? Did
That's
you give him
against
credit?
Sheffield.
Don?
I did. I'll be real. I did. It's a hat-trick, bro. It's
I-
3 goals in one game.
I'm not asking you, lot. I'm asking Don.
I gave him credit for the type of goal.
No,
he
wait,
scored.
Don, did you? Because you're a
Don't lie. Don't lie.
I literally said, yeah. I literally said the first goal that he scored was actually better than the third one. Like that was tech when he touched it. And
The 3 of them were good.
All 3 goals were
I got a question for you.
good goals. I
my
said
guy.
all good finishes.
No, he didn't. Look, you can tell.
I did.
He's lying, fam, but through
I did, bro. I said I said there were good finishes, but it was up against championship fodder because I'm shameless. Yeah, that's what I said. I said it's championship fodder, right?
Don,
But
don't,
that
don't need to lie, bro.
was Spurs. That was Spurs yesterday.
Don,
You sound as though you're lying. You sound as though you're lying.
Don, I got a question.
Go check what I said.
Let's get back to the actual topic of Chelsea Spurs. Now, just before we give Chelsea a little bit of prop in terms of Reece James' performances, Caicedo, I think Gallup, just all those guys basically. Before we get onto them, Tottenham have now just to put a list on it, and just to list the injuries. Corey might want to timestamp this as well. Van de Ven, yeah, his hamstring did not pop. His hamstring exploded. Yeah. I will tell you right now that exact injury has happened to me, and it's on YouTube. It is on YouTube. No, I'm not going to tell you where and how to find
Send the link. Send the link, man.
No. There will be no link. There will be no link as to where you guys seen my hamstring spontaneously combust.
Nice to have you here, Casey.
You know what I'm saying? However,
We got the man name. Sorry, man.
I'm here to tell you.
Hey, no, Mons, before you move any further, put that brother down. Get down.
He needs to be at the bottom. Casey,
Why am I at the bottom, bro? Come on.
Wait,
Yeah,
whoa.
No one, you lost.
Wait,
Yeah,
whoa. I'm at the bottom.
Casey,
Yeah,
did
you
you
know.
pick up even a point? You picked up no points for
How
us.
much?
Yeah.
Wait. Now, Hussam.
This is the
Hussam.
one.
Big up Husam in
Big
the
up.
chat.
This is the same brother that said that he wanted a Gomez at left back. Look what happened when you played with Gomez at left back.
This super chat, by the way. This
Hold
is
that.
about Nunes.
Hold that.
He's even telling you just to
Yeah,
calm down.
sorry. Yeah, big up Mr. Nico. Super chat for Monster. Calm down. We get it. Yeah. Listen, I've stopped. I've calmed down with the Nunes thing. It's cool.
Montel
I'm
with
just,
agendas
bro.
is
I'm just hot in it.
undefeated.
Like you man know me. Like I've had to hold back this week because
Roms.
you know they'll put my head on a pike and you get
Roms.
they'll hang my
No,
outside and-
Montel. I had a straight 20-minute argument with you on the Terrace studio about Diogo Jota, bro. Your agendas when they have an agenda, it stinks. It's very, very
What's
stinky.
the agenda?
Just
Just
wild,
He's
man.
not for free. He's not for free, bro.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, have we gone past the Chelsea segment? By the way,
No,
No,
we
we're still on it.
we're just
Oh,
saying
yeah.
it now, and you obviously came
Yeah,
in,
that's the
but,
one.
just
that's the one.
Just quickly,
That's
by the
the
way,
one.
people, there's 151 people in the house. So again, make sure you're smashing the like button. We have 74 likes. So right now, smash the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Listen, just to clear up my agenda thing. It's not an agenda. It's not an agenda. Diogo Jota actually played football like he's in high heels and was just a goal scorer. Now he's improved his game. So that's again. He played in stilettos.
You hate him, bro.
I didn't hate. I didn't hate, bro. Just because I speak with Vim about players that I think need to be better doesn't mean it's Vim.
I had a 20-minute argument with you about Jota.
Yeah.
21-22.
Yeah, because man were trying to play Jota in transition. Did you see Jota in transition yesterday on Sunday? Did you see Jota play in transition? Passing the ball behind man and that. Yes, I'm here to tell you that. No, Ram, no, fuck that. I'm trying to tell you right now. If I see Jota start left wing again, I'd rather take off my socks and stomp on Lego, bro, than see Jota play left wing, bro. I swear to God, man. I swear,
Bro,
you basically just called Jota a drag queen. That's saying
I'm saying stilettos. No, Roms, you have to listen. Stilettos. You know they're them extra thin things. Them extra thin and things.
word, but the heel could just snap.
Yeah. Just at any movement, like.
I'm just tired. Listen, I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to. I ain't trying to see. I'd rather step on scale electrics. Any of them toys back in the day that you hurt your foot when you step on when you were a kid. Any of those, innit? Any of those.
Hey, we've been through it.
But just to carry on. So let's list the Spurs calamity right now. As I said, Van de Ven. Then these men are telling me, oh yeah, it's a bad injury, but yeah, we're gonna see about 3 months. I'm here to tell you right now, as someone who has experienced that injury at full speed, he will not be running as fast as he will not be running properly for a year. Like, he'll be able to play ball and he'll be able to run. But in terms of being able to burn, like sprint, when your hamstring spontaneously combusts like that and you cannot walk, you are done. Your sprinting days.
It's the lack of the trust of it.
Finished.
It's the lack of the trust of your hamstring. Like after you do it like that, like he just did it, like I've done it, like you've done it. Like it's the fact that you don't want to run like that again. You don't want to test it.
It's psychological.
It's psychological.
It's up here. You're gonna lose. You'll just the whole thing will just pop again. You're thinking it's gonna pop instantly as soon as you take that full sprint. You're gonna think it's gonna pop again.
Bro,
it's all mental after all healing.
Can I add on to what you're saying, Joseph Hammond? Because big up Spurs talk show Sean, because Sean actually made me realize. I was always thinking, Kulusevski ain't that quick anymore. He's scared to beat his man. And Sean was saying no, because he's had that reoccurring hamstring injury. You lot are right. It's a psychological thing. Because I don't know if you lot clock now, but the minute Kulusevski gets the ball, he's looking to go inside. When his first 6 months at Spurs to a year, bro, he was trying to beat his man every single time, and now he's skeptical of his hamstring. So you lot are spot on. I was going to ask you, Mont, to sound that's done it. Do you reckon he can ever get back to his top speed? Because he still is quite young, but do you reckon he'll ever get back to his top speed?
Medicine, he would. Medicine.
As I said, I can't listen. I know. I use my injury as an example, but I don't have physios every week. I don't have the supplements.
Everyone's different. Everyone's different.
Yeah. So obviously, like from my own experience, I've only been able to run at top speed, and it's 2.5 years down the line. So obviously, it's not going to be 2.5 years for him. He's a professional athlete. But I think if Van de Ven is going to reach his top speed while running back and recover, because recovery, anyone who's played defense knows recovery speed's a different gear. It's a different gear. Casey, you'll know recovery speed's a different gear. You'll find yourself running faster than you knew you could run when it comes to recovery sprinting. If you have a hamstring issue or have had an hamstring issue, or if it's ongoing, I don't know how you're going to get into that gear without thinking a certain way. I think he'll be back playing football in 3 months. I do agree there. I just don't think that he'll be able to get into that gear maybe until this time next season. Look, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Van Dijk didn't sprint for a long, long time. And that was an ACL. That wasn't a hamstring. Van Dijk didn't sprint. He would just run. He'd use his running speed, not his sprinting speed. So we'll have to see, man. Obviously, and that injury there is mad, isn't it? That is a mad. And again, when it's the high upper part of the hamstring, when it's the biggest muscle in your leg, man, it's dead. Ask Michael Owen, ask Daniel Sturridge. These man lost their legs at the age of like 28.
Do you know what else is also important as well,
Like-
Mont? Is how quickly they rush him back, because they have to play Eric Diarrhea in defense now with a high line.
Now, do you know what? Yeah,
Against Tottenham, but
you lot are
it's not
doing the
gonna
nice
be.
thing. His injury this, his injury that. What I care about is what's happening next game. And for me, the likes of Dyer, Højbjerg, Davis, these
Chicken
men
Royale.
there
Chicken
are
Royale.
all starting.
That's
So
what we
that's
was
what
getting
I'm
music.
up
looking
to.
at, bro.
That's what we was doing.
Music to my ears.
We were listing the calamity because their season's
Yeah.
done, as you said.
Yeah, I'm
so
there.
now,
I'm so
Adogi's
there.
gone for a game.
Don't forget Madison, Mont.
Yeah,
Madison
Adogi's gone
potentially,
for
yeah.
a game.
Don't know what's going on there.
No,
Yeah.
Van de Ven's done. Like we don't know when he's coming back. Who's
He
the other
probably has
one?
to
go.
Romero's gone. Romero's gone for 3 games. Yeah,
Udogie, he's gone for
out
one
of the
game.
back four. Out of the back four, they've lost 3 of their first choice in their back four without a bench, without 2 spare centre backs. Because Davinson Sanchez doesn't play for the club anymore. Eric Dyer is actually the only other defender at the club capable of playing first team level, and not even to a great standard. And
He was
let's be
actually
honest,
alright. I can't lie, he was alright yesterday though.
he was alright, but bro, if this,
It was alright, it was alright.
Don, we're talking the standard. Adogie, Van de Ven, and Romero all had shouts for probably team of the season so far. At least in the conversation.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. All 3 of
Big
them.
fact.
Yeah, in terms of being in their position. Adogie's probably been top 3 left backs in the league. Van de Ven's probably been top 3 centre backs in the league. And you could even put Romero in that conversation before the red card. Before the rashness.
You know,
Yeah, they're big business.
Monts, do you know who they do have? But it's unfair to put this pressure on him. I don't know if you lot are aware of this player.
Oh, the Croatian centre back.
No, Ashley Phillips. We were linked with him in the summer as well. But you can't put that pressure. You can't put that pressure on a young player. What 12? I think their next game's the Molyneux. I think they're actually the opening game of next weekend. It's unfair to put that pressure because if he has a stinker, us Riot fans are going to do what we do, probably get onto him. But he's young. He's a quality centre back. But you can't expect him to come in and have a blinder straight away. But I think the spot on, Spurs. For me, Spurs' season is. I'm not going to say pretty much done, but you're going to see a demise now. You're going to see.
Imagine seeing Hwang running behind that defense, and also that I think it was either French or Belgian brother who was skinning us. Him.
He played well against us. Remember, he played the first half.
He played on that left hand side. He was skinning us, and in that midfield.
Who? Oh, that Ogbena. Wait, you talk about Luton?
No. We speak up Wolves. Fair.
By the way, I don't want to see Tottenham fans complaining. By the way, they should not be complaining because
bro, they've been squeaky clean up
just
until
starting the
this game week,
season.
bro.
I lost Luke Shaw, Varane, Martinez, Malacio, Wan-Bissaka. Like I lost five defensive players in my team, and I'm 6 points off you, man. Still. So with that, and especially they've got is Madison injured as well?
Madison's got it. Looked like a sprained ankle.
There's a little knock in it.
Surely not.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was a twisted ankle, but it looked sprained.
I think you know what is with Madison's one. I think Madison will probably take the next 3 weeks off. I think he won't go with England because it's international after next weekend. I think he misses Wolves. I think he misses Wolves, and I think he misses the England international. Then Madison will probably be back once we return. But Don, I don't know why you're saying what do you call that? I don't know. You're like, it's international. You're gonna need that break. The beating City are about to give you. You're gonna need that break. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. We keep saying this, and I do think City should win the game. But every big game Chelsea has come up against, they've passed the test.
They're moving like a mid-table club.
How many more
They were
tests?
better than us. They were better than they weren't. I think they weren't that much better than us. But I'd say
only second half.
They were, bro. But they were the better team for more of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
About 70 minutes of the game.
Gallagher had a blinder. They were better than us. They wiped the floor with Arsenal. Didn't come away.
Man said, wait, see the cheek, fam. Man said, wipe the floor with me. Have some respect, fam.
You had one shot. You had your first shot after 75 minutes, bro. Allow me.
I even got into my opinion.
Bro,
Listen,
Casey,
listen.
your first goal against
Right,
Arsenal
man.
was a goal gifted to you.
Bro, I
Wrapped
don't
and
give a
signed
da-
and
I don't
tied
give a
up by
dash.
Robert
I
Sanchez.
don't give
No,
a
you
dash.
have to give
Case,
it
Bro,
that.
Case, you
man,
smashed
them
and
are
grabbed.
trying to
Smash
say
and
man
grab.
wipe the floor with me. Have some respect in it, but go on.
They did wipe
They
the floor with
wiped
you.
the
lot.
floor with
Go
you.
on.
Hey,
Continue,
Casey, don't end up in a
Monte.
top 4 battle, you know. Don't end up in a top 4 battle, bro. I'm telling you.
Rums.
Don't end
Look,
up in
Don,
a top
sorry.
4
Yeah,
battle.
Don,
Once
don't.
I haven't said my opinion on
It's
what
title
I
challenge.
thought about Chelsea and Spurs in it, but we'll get
Anyway,
onto that. I'll just
yeah,
quickly give my
and
opinion.
let Mons
of
cook,
course-
let
and
Mons
of
cook.
course, in context for the Spurs game, yes, Spurs, I think over the 90 minutes, we're probably going to win the game if it stayed 11 versus 11. But in terms of points on the board, they put 4 past Spurs in their backyard. They did. And Spurs, obviously, of course, for me, I think if Spurs did get a draw at that game, that would have been in the context of the game, a draw for Spurs would have been a brilliant result. You know what I'm saying? And so in terms of Tottenham, Arsenal, and Liverpool, very good results. The next one's going to be City. Let's see where. Let's see what happens.
Draw the bridge. Wait, one second. Draw the bridge is a good result.
And you got us.
Is that the bridge or the Etihad?
You think you'll
Is
beat
that the
us?
Hey, put it this way. We've got an incentive, bro. We ain't
They
scored a goal.
drew
Against,
with me at the bridge.
we ain't got a goal against City since our final.
Casey, how'd you come into that game?
You know
You
what I
came
mean?
into that game acting like you were going to go to
Listen.
3-0.
Hold on.
Am I right?
Hold on.
Am
Oh,
I
you
right?
speak about
Hey,
Porto.
hey,
You speak
hey.
about Porto.
You
Bro,
came into
we
that
haven't-
game acting like
Wait,
you were going to
Joseph,
beat
hold-
the 3-0.
Joseph,
Don't
2
come
secs,
in
2
here acting like that draw wasn't a good result now.
Wait, Joseph, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, Mods, as I was saying, yeah, we haven't scored against Man City since we played them in the Champions League final, bro, and that was in 2021.
That's
Right?
crazy.
That's an incentive. We haven't scored against them since then, bro. So we need to turn up. We need to turn up
And
again.
we had 3 games against them last year. 4 games against them last year.
We'll speak about
4,
that.
yeah, 4.
Hold on. But boys, we'll speak about all of it. We'll speak about that. You know that. Don, just be here this weekend, Don. Just be here. Just be here, please. By the way, Don.
Well, I got your back.
Can I get by the way, yeah, Don. Can I get confirmation? Friday and Sunday. Can you be here?
Friday probably not, bro. I can't. I'm out. Sunday I'll be about. Sunday I'll be about. Friday what time?
No. You won't be
No,
here.
bro.
Give me
Bro, Friday I'm on Dan Potts' show, yeah, and then I've got to pop out.
You better
Don't.
not.
But Sunday I should be
Don't.
about innit?
Don't
Don't
even a
run.
Let me check the time.
20 minutes, just a cameo, just your score prediction. You don't have to say the whole thing. Just a little
Yeah,
20 minutes.
just give your score prediction and bounce. That's it, man. You
Give
don't
enough.
Yeah,
Give
Don,
enough to us. Give
See
enough
that
to us.
pressure. I know.
Give
Don, I know
enough to
you're
us.
feeling that pressure now.
Yo,
You're
Don
feeling
is
that
sweating
pressure.
right now.
And you know
So
what?
see the time.
It's been
I just checked.
it's
It's
been
half
like
6
2
Friday,
years.
bro.
It's
Go
been
on.
like 2 years since Chelsea have felt some pressure. So I know it's like kind of new. You get what I'm saying? You're getting some results now. You're finding a little piece of form. Where are you on the table now? Like 11th or something?
Don't worry about where we are. Don't worry about where we
Hashtag
are.
They're
Make
with
moving
sure,
on
make
up.
Forest, bro. They're with
They-
Forest.
they
Now
sure-
hashtag moving on up. Like, bro, it's looking
don't worry.
good, isn't it?
No. Don't watch us. Casey, don't watch us. You must leave with a trophy this season. So don't watch us. What we're
Okay,
doing.
yeah,
here we
you
Don't
go.
worry
Back
about
to
us.
me and my trophy.
Anyway.
Is this not
Every-
Chelsea?
everyone
Tottenham?
knows. Everyone
Is this not
knows,
Chelsea
bro. I
Tottenham,
don't
but
run.
we're
I
now
don't
talking
hide.
about being trophies. Please.
Facts.
Nah,
Listen,
because you're trying.
listen.
Listen, I thrive under pressure, my bro. I thrive under pressure. Yeah,
Oh, is
that's
that
why
what
I
happened
predicted
against
we're gonna beat
Brentford?
Tottenham. That's why I predicted we're gonna.
Is that what happened against Brentford, bro?
Bro, that's I thrive under pressure. I don't know about my players, but that's why I predicted we're gonna beat Spurs. I predicted that Newcastle were gonna beat you, man. I predicted that we're gonna beat Arsenal. We should have beaten you, man. Yeah. Don't try to tell me, bro. I don't run. I don't hide. Yeah, I don't run. I don't hide. You might catch me on the terrace. Never a foul. I'm always like this.
So that confirms it. You're there Friday, right? A little score
Bro,
prediction, like we said.
Friday,
Little score prediction.
Friday. I'm actually not gonna be about. Apologies, lads. Sunday, I'll be there though, innit? Sunday, I'll be there.
All right.
No,
Alright.
but how can we speak to you on Sunday? Because that'll be after the game. Like we need a little, reset. How about this? Why
Listen,
don't you tell us now how you feel? Tell us now how you feel quickly.
Corey, we
and
just need
briefly,
something to
so
click.
we can
You know what I mean?
understand the shit. You know? You can
Bro.
just let us know if you think you're winning or losing. Just let us know. The viewers wanna know.
it's the same conversation that we have every single week. Yeah, we're gonna get our chances. Yeah, Man City, you can see chances as good as they are. It's all
Man
about
City don't really
burying our
keep clean
chances.
sheets, you know. They don't. That's one thing I'll say about City. They don't keep clean sheets that often.
They don't.
But they're
That's
ruining
our
my
main problem
fantasy
right now.
this year.
What?
Ruining
And we-
it, fam.
We need to sort it out. We need to sort it out right now. All I know is we're sitting on 2 W's right now. Casey, you're sitting on 2 losses right now. So Yeah,
we
but
must have a performance. We must. We must have a performance against City.
You know what?
Must have a performance.
I'm sitting on page
It
one. You're
has
sitting
to-
on page
something
two.
has to come out of this game. Like you can't just go into this game for four.
Wait, Casey, wait, stop, Casey. They're defo on page 3, like one baddie. Defo on page 3. They're not on page 2. United are on page 2. Chelsea are on page 3.
That's what they're doing. Oh, Mons, it was only Luton, by the way. When we beat Luton 3-0, Joseph. Yeah, it was only
talk
Luton.
about Forest, yeah? Do you want to talk about Forest? Do you want to talk
Luton.
about Nottingham Forest?
Yeah,
Okay,
do you want to
Nottingham
speak about
Forest, that's
Forest?
your gaff.
Let's speak about
Nottingham
Villa.
Forest
Let's
coming
speak
to your
about Villa.
gaff. Can we talk about Taiwo? I want you, bro.
Hey,
Ex-Liverpool, yeah?
I
Ex-Liverpool,
don't even,
yeah?
I don't even know who scored against you, man. I don't even know who scored against you, man. That's how
Why,
bad it
dude?
is, yeah.
It's Chong. He used to play for United, bro.
Don't do that.
Sorry,
Oh, it was
Don't
Chong. Yeah, it was Chong. It was Chong. Yeah, it was Chong.
Yeah,
It's Chong.
yeah,
It's
I
Juan
forgot.
Gomez.
I
It's Juan
forgot. I
Gomez.
forgot. Don,
It's Chong.
I've got a bone to pick with you, Don. Isn't
What's
it
that?
literally the stream before? Didn't you tell me? Oh, you keep on going on about my youth players, about how they're not doing well, and how they're not scoring, and how they're not doing this and that. When literally Nottingham Forest and Langa played hard and Chong put the nail in the coffin for these Liverpool man.
Yeah,
Alanga's found his level.
Yeah,
Do you
I
really want
like-
to do
I
that,
like what
Corey?
Alanga's
Because I
doing,
can
but
name some
Corey,
Liverpool
Corey,
ex-Liverpool players, bro.
Corey, Mendy and Chong are playing for Luton Town, and they're Man United graduates.
I'm just saying. It's just a bit coincidental that he said it, and
Yeah,
literally
yeah, I
the
know what
same
you mean.
game. The brothers
Hey, Corey, hey, listen.
I see it.
If you wanna be like that, I can tell you about a few ballers that have left Chelsea.
Yeah,
and
tell me
have
some
real
more. Go on,
clubs, yeah?
tell me about
Tomori,
my other
yeah?
players. Let
Tomori,
me know. Tell me about my other players,
Yeah?
please.
Tammy, yeah?
We don't need to
Livramento, yeah?
Let's not. Let's stick to the.
Come on now, bro.
Let's not. Listen, people, there's 170 in the house right now. Remember to make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are 35 subscribers away from 7,000 subs. So remember to hit that subscribe button, whether you're watching this now or whether you're watching this back. We're very close to 100 likes. We're about 12 likes away. So let's make sure that happens as well. Another thing I wanted to kind of talk about was obviously James Maddison. Just briefly, James Maddison looks to, the injury he had is actually it's a reoccurring injury on his ankle that he's actually already been having. So they've been injecting up his ankle. He's been having late fitness tests to get him to play 75 minutes. Are they already running him into the ground?
Well, he was ran into the ground at Leicester
Before
before he even got there. He was being run into the ground. Like this has been happening to James Maddison for like 3+ years now. And like you buy a player like that knowing that they have this injury risk. Like that's just who he is. He's never been someone who's played an entire season. Like he's always missed games. Like this is like their Spurs season was over in 15 minutes. Like plain and simple. And within 15 minutes their season was just done and dusted. They're two of their best signings that they had just went down injured.
Do you know what I'd say, Joseph? I think their season's over if you are one of them Spurs fans that thought they could challenge. In terms of top four, their season's not over. Like I still think Spurs will get top four. But the ones that thought they would challenge and could go all the way, it's over. Because I think the deficit, by the time their big players come back, I think they're going to have a few bad results. And the deficit will be too much to
the only caveat to that is if they have to strengthen in January. If they don't in January, that's the only caveat to that.
I wouldn't say that their season's over. None of us expected Spurs. None of us expected Spurs to go all the way anyway. So I wouldn't say that their season's over. All it is that reality has hit them now. The things that we were speaking about in terms of their squad, it's happened earlier than expected. You feel me? So I think
all at once as well.
Let me ask
all at once.
Trying to spread out.
Play this high line. They keep playing this high line, and then over the next 3 games, and beyond, because we know that Van de Ven is not going to be there. They play this high line. Do you trust Dyer to be playing that role? We didn't even trust Dyer in the Conte role, with Conte sitting in the back over there. Like this is my point. Is like how do you now say that they can play the style that Ange wants to play when they tried to play that type of style against the Fulham with their second team and against Fulham's second team, and it looked awful. So like to me, this is where like I'm taking a little bit further just based off of the style of play. Like you can't have Eric Dyer up at the halfway line against the rest of the year for the most part. That's my only thing that I have to say.
I'll tell you this.
Ram, quickly before you go.
By the caveat.
Yeah.
Go for it. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you this, yeah. There's one thing that will give Spurs fans a little bit of hope. Pedro Neto's injured. If Neto was playing against Eric Diarrhea, boy, it was going to be a long day for him. It was going to be long.
No, but listen, it's going to be even worse.
Cunha runs at people.
I was just about to say,
Cunha
will have him on toast from midfield, and he's a centre back.
Dead.
Cunha will have.
I'll say from now.
Cunha's
The reason why I think that'll be a draw.
Cunha's
He's
what?
not dead.
Man said Cunha's dead.
Ram. Bro, he should be like an Almiron, bro. I've said this. They need to turn him into Almiron.
I've seen him since he was at Hertha Berlin, since he was at Leipzig. He just hasn't been that guy, bro. He's just
not a finisher.
He's not a striker, bro. In my opinion, he's not a striker, bro.
Even as a creator, bro, he's just like, come on, bro.
Even at Atletico Madrid, Ram, they weren't really rating him, innit? Even at Atletico.
They had, I mean, in that Atletico team, he was behind like Felix, Griezmann, like there was madmen in front of him. Like there were so many people in front of him.
But I think at Atletico, I remember he had a stint where I can't remember who got injured, but he had a run of games and their fans were just not having it. They still didn't rate it. But back to that Spurs, I think Monty hit the nail on the head earlier. Like they needed to keep their 11 fit at least until January, at least until the window open. And the fact they've not done that, and it's not even just that players have got injured. It's pivotal players, their biggest creator. Their best centre back, well, two of their best. No, like Monty, 3 of their best back for either suspension or getting injured, and their best defender and their best creator both getting injured. It's unfortunate for them. But
this was always gonna happen, bro.
There's one thing I will say though. There's some Arsenal fans saying they're smiling. I don't wish injury on any player. Like as much.
It's not wishing that. It's not wishing that. It's the fact of the matter is they did not prepare correctly in the preseason whatsoever. They did not. Look who they have 3 center backs, bro. They had Emerson playing center back.
I agree with you. But I've seen yesterday there was people celebrating the injuries to Madison and Van der Ven. I'm like, I'm
not celebrating it, but I would.
Not you, no, Casey, not you.
No. I'm saying for the people that celebrated. I'm not unhappy. Like, no, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, Van der Ven, like, bro, I'll keep it a buck. Like,
I think it's more
if their whole 11 was injured. Don't kill
fair.
Because they keep playing them. There is no rotation at all. Even with one game a week, you still have to have some type of rotation.
I'll be honest, too. Yeah, I'll be honest. Obviously, I don't wish injury on any player in it, but I went on Twitter and I've seen some stuff. I can't not laugh in it. Like there was one. My guy had a Roman candle, like a firework here, and you just watched it. You just watched it explode. The man said that's Van der Ven's. That's Van der Ven's injury, bro. The way he exploded in my man's face, it was so close. Like it was holding like this, just went poof. It's disgusting, but I don't wish injury on any man in it. His peak.
That's what their
backline is going to be a bit mad, isn't it? Like their backline is going to be Emerson Royale, Højbjerg centre back with Eric
that's what we've been telling them. That's what I don't think.
It's going to be Davis, Porro, Højbjerg centre back with Dyer. That's not.
And Chicken Royale.
Porro can't defend. You guys didn't notice. If Porro can't defend, like Sterling had him on freaking toast the entire game.
No, but we've been telling these Spurs fans all this. We've been telling them all this. That's why you can't challenge, because your defensive line is so weak after Van der Ven and Romero. But they didn't want to hear it. So this is where I'm like, we're not celebrating the injury. We're like, told you so. We told you this might happen. And what are you going to do when it happens? And they just didn't want to listen to us.
Yeah, facts. That's Spurs fans for you, though, innit?
Could I say I borderline celebrate? Nah, see, celebrate's the wrong word. Like,
no, it's just
when it feel some happiness inside.
I knew this
feel
was
some
gonna
happiness
happen.
inside.
it's not a celebration thing because anything can happen to your players. So it's just one
No,
of
it's
them
not
ones.
celebration. That's what I'm saying.
We know what
Celebration.
happened last season when
Celebration's too far. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hey, Roms, this is what I'm gonna say though. When Saliba was injured, I was seeing the chuckles. I was seeing the now. Let's see what you the all of that come. I wouldn't say people were happy and overjoyed, but they were like, yes,
They're like,
he's
curious.
injured.
Now
Like,
what?
that's a big. It's a big.
They're
That's
like,
what I
now
mean.
what are you gonna do?
Casey, it was more curiosity rather than celebrating.
Yeah,
Like,
see, I
let's
don't
see what
believe
you're
that.
gonna do now.
That's
Let's see
cap.
what you do
I was
now.
top of the league. That's cap. I was top of the league. Man, were happy to see it. They
Bro,
were
you
just
sa- bro,
happy
the
in
way-
their bedrooms. They were
The
just
way
happy in
you
their
say
bedrooms.
that,
It's
the
all
way
right.
you say I was top of the league, it sounds like a vet right now.
Me
being like,
personally, I've always
I did
kept
this, that, this. I was a bad boy back in the day. Now look at me. You just sound
This is
like
only
a
last
bit of
season.
Roman vet.
Hey, the cheek. This was only last season, you know.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you how I feel at this moment and what I see from what you're saying, bro. That's it. Nothing more.
That's
Say.
it. See, look, Neil Gunner said fist pump. Yeah, just a little fist pump, man. That's it.
You
Just a
man,
little.
you man are
No,
kind of
it's
weird. But
It's
you
good
man are
chat.
weird with this injury thing. But next thing, obviously, just to mark down before we finish off, have Chelsea kind of turned the corner, and does this give Chelsea confidence in the Man City game? Because I feel like this was a big win for Chelsea, and now if you actually look at the table, yes, they're on page 3, but they're there. Like the
What's
league is
there?
still condensed.
How many points they on?
Chelsea on
How
15.
many points are
They're
they
on
on?
15.
9 points behind you, by the way.
15
behind
points.
you.
Yeah.
That's
Chelsea
decent.
on
That's
15
decent.
points in it, yeah. And I'm not gonna lie. After the City game, this could be a pointless conversation. But in terms
We've had
of
an
being
awful
there,
season, and we're only 9 points behind you. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. That's decent. That's
good.
actually decent.
we've
Hey,
had an
Roms,
awful
right now, right now,
need-
I'll take that. If we drop points, we would have been having a different conversation, bruv. Right
Yep.
now, we'd be having
For
a different
sure.
conversation. I'm
100%.
taking that. I'm taking those 3 points.
No, dude, I'm not saying you can't think, but the way I know Casey didn't mean what you just said, bro.
I
That
heard
was
it.
it was
I heard it.
condescending. It was condescending.
If you're not winning
I said
nothing,
that's
it don't matter.
decent.
Exactly. This is what I'm saying.
Now, let me ask
If
you,
you're
who
not
was your
winning
wins
nothing, it
against?
don't matter.
So you beat Tottenham. Who else did you beat?
We beat
Luton.
Wait, what's that? Why did that come up? That's all
Yeah,
mad.
I was wondering why you got thumbs up right there.
What the hell?
It's an iOS feature. It's a new feature still.
Oh my thing, bro. That's mad.
Patrick does it all the time, bro. Do it again.
There's a firework one as
I
well.
said one in it. I went like that, but it came up nice not doing it. But yeah, the
yes,
fun
see, I
came
told
up,
you,
bro.
Casey, with your iPhone, I told you. I remember I said do this, and it should work.
Yeah, they done it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we beat
Yeah.
Luton, we beat Burnley, and we beat who was
Tottenham.
that? Tottenham.
So we got draws against Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah.
And you lost
Okay.
against Forest.
So sorry, say that again. So you beat Tottenham.
Beat Tottenham, beat Burnley, and we beat Fulham. Oh yeah, we beat Fulham as well.
Yeah.
And then
Lost
we
against
beat- yeah.
Forest. Lost against.
So that's the only
Brentford,
wins.
lost
3
against-
wins.
Oh, you only got 9 points.
3 wins.
You're only on 9 points.
Yeah, we've got
No.
No,
draws.
you're
We've
on
got
11.
draws.
Sorry, 11.
no, we have 4
Yeah,
wins,
yeah.
3 draws, 4
Yeah.
losses.
Who was your 4 wins against? Who was the 4th one?
Burnley, Spurs, right?
Yeah.
Fulham, and who
Oh
was
yeah,
the other one?
Luton. You beat Luton, innit?
Luton, yeah. Luton.
Okay, so you beat. So let's get it right. You beat a Fulham team that cannot score for the life of them. Burnley are
They
Burnley.
drew against you lot. They drew against you lot.
Bro,
We
correct.
telling
They
you.
drew against me, but that's a
your
that's
gaff,
a bad
your
game
gaff.
for me. That's a bad
Your
result.
gaff.
That's a bad result, G. It's a very bad result. Nonetheless, so you beat a struggling Fulham side, a Burnley side that's probably going to get relegated, and a Luton side that's almost certainly getting relegated. Is this what I'm meant to fear?
Because I said that we
beat Spurs, and we beat Spurs.
Beat Spurs at home, good result, innit? Good result. Give me
Wait,
that
it
one.
wasn't
But
at
the
home.
other
Was it
three.
away?
What's your point? What's your point?
drew
Though?
against-
No.
Oh, it was away. Sorry, even better. It was away. Even better. That's a big.
Let him land his
big
point. Joe. Let him land his point.
big point. My point is, I'm not thinking Chelsea are back or they're there or. I don't want to sound like bad or negative or anything, but I don't even think this game gives you confidence against City, because let's be real, that game was almost like the meme that killed me was the Rooney one.
echo.
When Rooney's got his kid
Mm.
and he's telling his kid to kick into the goal.
Right, go on.
Yeah, so he's getting Rudy's trying to get his kid to kick the ball into the goal. He keeps missing it. That's what it felt like. It almost felt like Tottenham was saying, giving you the ball, have a shot, or you didn't get it, have it back again. Come on, let's go. Like, keep going until you got your goal, bro. It was shocking from Chelsea. So I don't think this game gives you any confidence because I feel like if you play like that, you're gonna lose to City. Let's be real. So
as much as I agree with you on that, and as much as I agree, like we haven't had a great season. Sorry to interrupt you on this, Don. I just want to get in here before I'm gonna get out of here actually here shortly. The biggest thing, we've had an awful season, but you have to take confidence from this. Like no matter what, like even more like
in terms of the scoreline, I think you can. The scoreline,
yeah, but as
the
team has to try to take some confidence into this and try to get have a performance against City, and not necessarily to say that we're back, right? Like that's not what I'm saying by any means. But the team has to take this game and have a performance against City from this. I'm not going to say we're back. We were awful for a good portion of that game. But also over here, we can't drop our standards, period. Like it just
do you know what it is though, Joe? Yeah,
trying to get results. Like,
do you know why? Exactly that. We need to try and keep getting results because we've had better games where we've played well, like well enough to win the game, and we've lost.
And you lost,
so,
yeah, fair play.
We played shit yesterday, and
you take it, innit?
I'll take it because either way, bro, we've been playing okay here and there, and we still lose the game. So as shit as yesterday was, against City, I don't think we're gonna come out like that. Like Spurs, they rattled us, bro, and we're at home as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it will be a better game against City. I think you'll see a better performance, but it's just in front of goal, man. That's the main thing I'm not confident about. I'm definitely not confident about us in front of goal.
And Don, you are 100% right. These boys over these Todd Bowley and Igbali, they're going headfirst into the striker that they want. I mean, you saw how they went headfirst into Enzo.
100 million for Tony. 100 million for Tony. You up for that?
You want to hear that? You want to hear the actual answer for that? You want to hear the actual answer for that? Tony isn't on isn't part of the top part of our list of the strikers that we want to go for. Mm-hmm. And that's just the true answer of it. Like as much as most people think that Tony would be the right fit, and even myself, I think that it probably would be the right fit because we do need some experience, and a striker with that type of experience in the Premier League would be a good fit for us. I just have this feeling with these fucking guys from LA. Mind you, I'm from the West Coast. I live out here. Like these guys from they're going to go dive head first into Napoli, probably. Like they're gonna if it's not Napoli, they're gonna probably go for Benjamin Sesko, who's on the bench at Leipzig. Like there's a couple guys, like the last name is like Santiago Jimenez, which I don't
know if you saw the thing from Ornstein. Ornstein said earlier, Chelsea are looking for a really elite level forward, a number 9 or another attacker who can add more goals. Perhaps that's why Tony isn't at the top. Maybe a Harry Kane level forward. Easier said than done. That came from Ornstein today.
Joseph, come.
Yeah, go for it.
I think we'll go in for Osman.
One thing I would say though, you have to get this right because I'll say in the last 20 years, for me, only 4 number 9s have worked for you lot. Hasselbank, Anelka, Drogba, and Diego Costa. You've had countless number 9s that come in that have had high profile and been good, and they failed. So this one, you actually have to get right because you don't normally get right after the number 9 position.
I want if this is gonna happen, I want Pochettino being in the building, being like with the scouts, being like, this is the guy I want, because otherwise it's just gonna not freaking work, bro. Like it's just not. The one thing that I did want to say is just like a tidbit that I've heard on the Mexican side of things, that Tottenham's probably the one that's going to end up with Santiago Jimenez, by the way. Like, this is just from the Mexican side.
That would be a sign.
That's going to be a problem.
So that's just the one that that's just from, like, I live by the border, bro. Like, that's like, I live by the Mexican border. Like, this is what I've heard from my side of things. So that's probably what I see for them. But I like when the way that we went in for Enzo is probably going to be the way that we go in for OCM. And OCM hasn't signed a deal.
It's going to be aggressive. It's a priority, bro. It's a priority.
OCM hasn't signed a deal, so it's bound to either happen now and in January, which I hope it happens in January. But They're gonna if it doesn't happen in January, they're gonna get like a lone striker and go for him in the summer. Like that's.
I don't think we'll leave January without a striker, bro. I'll be real with you. I think they're gonna.
I agree with you, but I don't know if they'll like if they don't get their man in January. I think they might end up like picking up a loan, someone who's not playing a ton, like a Sesko right now, like and getting them on loan, so he can play. Like that's kind of where I see it happening. But
I don't really see that. You know, I think this new ownership have gone away from like loans and that. That's more of a Roman thing. I don't see us doing anything like that. Listen, we have to see if Osimhen's attainable, innit? It might be Tony. Yeah. I'm not taking Ornstein's word like literally like, we're not gonna go in for Tony now. We don't know what's gonna happen, innit? But for me, I just know that we're gonna be aggressive, bro. These men have shown it already.
I reckon Osimhen will be attainable because obviously how Napoli have treated him and that he feels disrespected. Yeah. He wants out, and the price tag, I'll be honest, that it's annoying, but you lot do match most price tags. So I think he is attainable. I'll be honest. I think if you really want him, you get him.
You can get him. Yeah, exactly.
I think any striker that goes to Chelsea or Manchester United will look half the player they are at the moment, and probably next season as well.
Wait, hold on, Mons. We're creating chances, bro. Why can't he be on the end of them?
Well,
we're just gonna let agendas run, huh?
You can't ask me a question.
Remember that video? We did. That's you right now, bro. You can't even.
Stop, please.
Again, bro. Like, I can't go off of like fact. It's my opinion simply because I haven't seen the striker thrive at Chelsea since Diego Costa. And then
why was that? Why was that?
I mean, if you look at history backs you, man. I mean, Adrian Mutu, Claudio Pizarro, Luca Toni. These are all bags, man. In the league.
When we had Costa, we had creativity all over the pitch, bro. Our fullbacks,
Fernando Torres,
creativity in midfield. We had creativity all over the pitch. Right now,
Mateo Kezman.
A lot of those that you named also missed their opportunities, though, too.
Yeah,
like you got to. Fernando Torres had so many opportunities.
But this is why I know people don't listen. That's why I know people don't listen when I say things. I said they will look. They will look half.
Remy.
Hold on. They'll look half the player that they are. I'm not saying Chelsea won't create for them. I'll say they will look half the player. So they will miss opportunities that they wouldn't really miss. I'm pretty sure if Jackson was back in the league or something, he's putting away more of these chances. You, man, remove talent from strikers, same as Man United. They're just as bad. They're just as bad as you, man. You, man, might create a bit more, but it doesn't mean people aren't going to miss. I don't know what it is, and I can't even put it down to 100% logic. But you, man, just have a thing where strikers don't strive where you go. So I don't think Osimhen. You think Osimhen's going to score the same amount of goals he's scoring for Napoli and he is for Chelsea? I don't think Tony scores the same amount of goals if he's for Chelsea.
But I don't think they're them type of players. Sorry, I don't think they're elite. Like, all right, cool. Osimhen is a top player
right now.
No, it's not even hoping.
Why does the player need to be elite? Why does the player need to be elite? Why does the player need to be elite to strive? Why can't the system benefit them? Why can't they go into being elite? Like, this is what doesn't happen at Chelsea and Man United. It doesn't happen.
See, Chelsea. Maybe it's because I don't know what it is. Because
hold on. Do you man can sit here right now and Mons, you can sit. Mons. No, look at me. Look at me in the eyes, bro. You can sit there right now, yeah, and tell me that some of these chances you've seen us miss this year. You're telling me Big boy Victor, ain't burying that. That's what you can sit here and tell me, bro.
I don't live in an ultimate dimension, my friend. I can say he'll score more goals than Jackson, but as I said, I don't think like
because Haaland misses chances, but guess what? He gets 2 or 3 of them sometimes. Guess what? He'll get 1 at least sometimes. All strikers miss chances, bro.
Haaland is a record-breaking android. Unfortunately, bro, like it seems to me that whatever mode of striker you bring in, it don't work. Slow and really good at finishing, fast and really bad at finishing, a mixture of both. A maestro with the ball at his feet, but don't score that many goals. No matter what, give me any prototype. It don't work at Chelsea Football Club. It hasn't worked at Chelsea Football Club.
Hey,
so
Montel,
history favors me, not you.
Mons,
So-
whilst
I hear it. I hear
whilst
it.
you
I
were
hear it.
ranting,
Times have changed, my friend. Times have changed.
whilst
How
you were
have
ranting,
times
I was
Yeah?
just listing a name,
Don,
a bunch of
I don't
strikers
think
that
that
Chelsea
this is a
signed.
conversation.
Hey, R1
Me and Ram
isn't as
just-
bad
Nah,
as Chelsea, by the way.
I'm
Our
bookmarking
situation
this.
with
I'm
Milan is
bookmarking
not as
this.
bad as Chelsea. I hope you guys know that.
Say that again? Say that again?
I can actually vouch you on that. Corey,
Yeah, I can
Shane,
vouch.
unfortunately, I can vouch you on that one.
Okay,
They've-
okay. He wants to do that one, but they literally ruin players of all positions if you're gonna do that.
Don, I did list up a bunch of strikers that flop for you. I'm talking Fernando
Bro.
Torres, Alvaro Morata,
that's actually
Shevchenko,
Morata was
Werner,
shit at Chelsea, bro. He was missing how many chances?
Loic Remy,
you've had
Adrian
two-
Mutu.
Remy did.
Oh my
Remy
God.
did at Chelsea.
Remy,
Nah, nah, nah.
Loic
Go back to your
Remy.
whole four seasons
Remy flopped
and
at
check out
Chelsea.
your
You're right.
entire 11
Hold on,
in case
hold on.
they were entire. They were
Franco
shit. I
de
can go back to your
Santa.
whole four seasons, say your entire
Adrian
11.
flop.
Man,
Man,
let me
just
do
naming
one
strikers
at a
now
time.
that play for Chelsea.
Like, what are we doing?
Man,
here?
one at a time, please. Though we're talking at the same time too.
Claudio Pizarro, Luca Toni. No, that's a long list.
Ricky Lambert. I can start to
Oh,
go
with every Ricky Lambert, we
Don't
had
do that.
Fernando
Oh, number
Torres.
9, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Stop it.
Listen,
With every
Listen,
Ricky
Don,
Lambert, we
no,
had
we
flipping
do
Robbie
this.
Fowler, bro. Stop it.
I'll
I don't
say
think
it from
that's a
now.
damn shame.
I'll say it from now, and I agree with Asad. You man have had 2 good strikers in 20 years, bro.
Nah, that's all right. It's 4.
No, four.
How about that? Bro,
Hasselbank
bro,
and
bro.
Anelka still. Hasselbank and
Hold on.
Anelka.
Hasselbank, Anelka, Drogba, Costa, bro.
That's it.
That
That's
was
it.
solid. That was solid.
Wait, don't. You shouldn't be
When
celebrating
did
that. You should be
Anelka
worried.
leave Chelsea? When did Anelka leave Chelsea?
2020.
What year was that? That was
Was it 2010?
2011.
Was it 2011? 2011.
2011 must be.
He
Must
won
have been about
off. He
2011.
left after the double,
Yeah.
I swear.
Yes, I'll-
Yeah,
that's-
you're right.
He left.
So that's not the last 20 years, is it?
9.
It is, bro.
Nah,
Within,
he
I
left in
said within the
2012,
last
bro.
20
What year
years.
did Anelka leave, bro?
Oh, within.
Yeah.
Anelka and
Oh,
Drogba
okay.
were serious, bro. Oh my gosh.
But the fact that you man are
No,
going
but
back
you
to
don't.
Jimmy
You're
Boy
not
Capital,
wrong.
Yeah,
bro, but
Anelka's
at the same
early.
time- at
Anelka's
the
mad
same
early,
time-
like.
My boy just texted me saying good Johnson, but he weren't really out and out 9. He
You
was
weren't
more
a striker like that.
You
Yeah.
was not
Give me-
like
give me-
I
give me
like
a-
I liked Good Johnson. I like
cold,
Good
innit?
Johnson.
He was cold.
I could tell you right now that I think most other teams have had more good strikers than Chelsea, bro. Most teams,
Yeah.
have had more.
Yeah, but you can't use
we?
that. That's some.
I
The
don't
thing
know.
is, yeah, the thing is,
Your own
that's some
With your own
lazy.
team, though,
That's
bro.
some lazy.
Like,
That's
with
some
your own
lazy.
team, that's two.
Hold on. That's some lazy analysis to say, oh, Chelsea have had
Right.
so many flops, yeah. So that means that the next one's gonna flop.
Samuel.
No,
Eto's good. Scored a hat-trick against
Hold on a
United.
second, hold on a second.
I'm joking. I'm
Hold on a
joking.
second. Don, do you not think it's lazy to say Tottenham's not going to win a trophy this season? Because they haven't been doing it for many.
We've
other
got
seasons.
evidence of strikers
Oh,
banging.
Corey,
That doesn't make any sense.
What are you talking
We've
about?
had. Hold on a second. That doesn't mean anything, bro.
No, but
We've had
Don,
evidence of
Don, what
strikers
you're not
banging.
getting is
Spurs won.
Don, what you're not getting is more have failed than succeeded. I'm with you. I've named
know
4
that.
strikers that succeeded, but more have failed.
Yeah, but I could talk to you about the teams that those strikers played in, bro, and why they
isn't
worked.
that, guys?
can
Isn't
talk
that
about the
kind of how it is
trophies
all
for
everywhere?
We
Like,
know
why
that.
are we making
how many-
this like?
A
Like,
Chelsea
you
fan.
guys have had 2 good strikers in the last 20 years too.
Who?
Like, if you
Us?
Us.
3,
Who?
yeah,
Who?
we're my 3 good
Who, Liverpool?
strikers. We're not
Wait,
talking about
Liverpool,
your wingers.
Hold on. Liverpool United.
Yeah, we need to make this clear.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was about that.
Hold on.
United has had
Let's
2.
break this down. Let's break this down.
Oh yeah, United. I agree.
You lot-
United has had 2. How many
You lot-
strikers have you guys had though?
Since
Actual
Suarez.
strikers. We're talking strikers. Actual
Since
strikers.
Suarez, we've only had.
Suarez,
Look, I can give you
and
2 in one.
Firmino.
Go on.
That's it.
But we're talking.
Yeah,
elite? If we're talking elite,
With
are we
Liverpool,
talking
I'm just
good or
saying.
elite?
I was
saying
talking
this
last
happens
20
everywhere.
years.
I'm
Last
talking-
20
I'm
years is the
talking this
bigger.
happens everywhere. When you buy strikers, it's a risk. I'm telling you, this happens everywhere. Okay, I'm not saying it's just you guys. Okay, I'm just saying, but this happens everywhere. With your last, you've had what 3, 4 maybe solid
Okay.
strikers.
Listen, I'm gonna say it right now off the top of my head. Michael Owen, Luis Suarez, Daniel Sturridge, Fernando Torres, Diogo Jota, and Robbie Fowler. That's 6 elite
You're
strikers.
putting Jota
Elite.
as a striker.
Jota, yeah, Montel, have some respect.
Hold on a
Jota's
second.
the
Hold on,
captain of the
striker.
party.
Wait, hold on.
Suarez
Jota's
is a
a striker.
striker.
He's not elite, but he's not elite. Man said elite. Man said elite.
Hold on. Let me remind them. Because you lot seem to have forgotten, yeah? Ricky Lambert, yeah? Balotelli, yeah? Benteke, yeah? Don't act like you lot have only had the hits, bro.
Benteke's killing me.
We have
we had more succeeded than
we've had for every success we've had a miss.
Why is it that we won more than you in the past 20 years with so many flops? Why is it then?
Andy Carroll, Danny Ings.
Flops, you blow it, man. Balotelli, Ricky Lambert nonsense, Benteke nonsense.
You're up in the market for better.
Andy Carroll.
Single player across the world, bro. Come on, man.
It happens. Is my point. It happens to everyone. Is my point. It happens to everyone. It's the most volatile position.
Man, hold on. Attacks.
Andy Carroll. That's like thinking.
Hold on. We signed Luis Suarez the same season as Andy Carroll, and we sold you a done out Torres. So if you want to go there with it,
Danny Ings, blood.
At the end of the day,
don't disrespect Danny Ings. He got 2 ACLs. That's why.
I don't give a damn. It didn't work.
Joseph,
hold on, man. Hold on. I don't want to have to meet, man. Hold on. Don, we're just gonna say from now, if we're gonna give the argument, like, make sure you're doing it on the same parameter, because we're giving you strikers that have done well. Every team has flops. Liverpool have flops. Chelsea have. Every team has had strikers that have flops. But you have won more than us because attackers don't win you titles. Defenses do and squads do. So you can't go, oh, well, how comes we've won more than you? If we've had such shit strikers, because you had fucking John Terry and Carvalho doing the madness.
We still got to put the ball in the back of the net. We still got to win games with goals, bro.
We picked 5 strikers. We picked 4 from Chelsea in 20 years. And there's been about this. We've missed way more because we bought way more. That's all.
Let's be real. By
the way, you're definitely not talking about my strikers in the last 20 years, right? I shouldn't be involved in any of this. We're talking about 20 years ago.
What?
Maybe 10 years. 20 years, then you've got a case. Last 10 years has been shocking, Corey. But
last 10 years, I've had Ibrahimovic, Ronaldo.
But they've not actually. No, Ibrahimovic's done his thing.
There's a guy at the bottom row is a little bit quiet, a little bit nervous, a little bit shaky. Let's go over to the side.
You know, I ain't said nothing.
Let's go over to the side.
No, my initial point was we will speak about Osimhen come Chelsea. My initial point was not in recent history when you bought that out and out 9 that's supposed to transform your team for a high fee. That was my point. Of course, every team has strikers that haven't succeeded. Because Don, when you reeled off them names for us, I was thinking, damn, we've had quite a few. But when you lot normally go out big for that 9 that's supposed to change the complex of your team, it's more or less not works.
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. The one thing that I have said about when we're picking the striker is Pochettino needs to pick the striker because he has a record of actually making strikers work in his system. Like when he picks a striker and when he picks his striker, it works in the system everywhere he's ever been. So that's my own.
Casey's definitely got clout with RVP, Henry, and Adebayor, Oba, and Kanu. He's got, bro. They've got a couple man in there. Arsenal got a couple man.
Giroud could have done way better than what he did at Arsenal.
1 second. If Jota made
if you put Giroud on Arsenal's list, you have to put Giroud on our list.
You have to put on our list. Yeah, he was good at Chelsea, bro. He was good for us.
If you put Giroud on Arsenal's list, you have to put Giroud on our list.
And would you say Sanchez? Would you man say Sanchez?
Sanchez ain't a striker.
Hey Casey, these man really, Casey and Corey and Joe, these man really tried to put Jota as a striker. And even said elite. Hear me out. He's not a striker though.
They can replace Jota with Firmino though. That's the only thing I can say. They can actually replace Jota with Firmino and they still have 6. So like, as much as I want to say that, as much as I want to say like hate on Jota, Firmino was top class. So I could put Firmino in that class and have them have 6.
Don't tell me Jota elite. You talking about elite? Don't tell me that. Tell me Firmino.
You said elite.
You can do. But guess what? Like, I don't like. If you wanted to really count golden boots from Chelsea strikers, how many are there?
1.
That's not fair, man. That's not fair. That's not fair, man.
You're gonna talk about individual accolades, yeah?
You know
No. Anyway, Anyway, because
Drogba would have at least
Happy
3 or
lights you
4
here,
more,
bro.
bro.
Come on,
You
man.
know that.
no one likes those type of questions, and especially here's
Hey,
another
that's-
question.
hey,
How
hey.
many strikers do you have that have scored more than 20 goals in the season?
How many Premier Leagues have you won in that time?
Answer the question.
No. I'll ask you a question as well.
How many strikers?
Hey, Casey, come back. I'm not done with you, Casey.
How many strikers for Chelsea have scored
Hey,
more
I've
than
seen
20
him cut.
goals in the Premier League season? How many times have they done it?
Bro, Costa done it. I'm pretty sure Costa done it in his first season. I'm pretty sure Costa scored more than 20 in his first season. Let's double check that.
All right, let me get
Right.
the stats.
Drogba did it
Get it up. In 2014, 2015, I'm pretty sure he scored more than 20 goals that season.
Drogba did it
that was
once because
one of the
he
best
doesn't take
best debut
penalties.
seasons I've
We all
seen.
know
Get
this.
Casey to come back.
This is why
Right, cool.
he's
Yeah.
bringing
I'm
that up.
And
Drogba
my
never
point
took
is,
penalties.
you guys think you're so clear of like, you literally said, "Oh, look at Casey, the bottom feeder." Oba went and done that.
In
Oba went
eight,
and done that.
in 8 seasons with Chelsea, he scored in 2 seasons. He scored more than 20 goals.
Quickly,
There we go then. Mon. So you
I want-
flopped on that, mate. You flopped.
I want,
It's just barely any.
No, because he has
I
a
want
point.
You thought there was none. You thought there was none.
1 out of 4, but
I
come on.
didn't say there was none. I didn't
Rob,
say
you're
there
not
was
getting the chance, G.
25%.
I am. I'm gonna land, bro, because you're getting some collateral damage, yeah. Listen, Yaya Sanogo, Joe Campbell, Shamak, Bentner, Lucas Perez.
Campbell's a winger.
Campbell's a winger, yeah.
Lucas Perez, you've had some howlers as well.
Yeah, bro. I've had. But you see,
Lacazette.
everyone's had stinky.
Yeah, Lacazette, bro.
In there. Brother stunk.
Lacazette's not stinky. I'll be real.
Wait, man. Then. So are we seriously letting the Chelsea man think that they don't have the most stinkers in the
No, they do. I said
No. Never
no,
said
no,
that.
we do.
Never
we do.
said that. Never said that.
Wait, so you
All
man
I'm
running
saying
away
is it's
from
the
your
most
dirt as well.
volatile position. I
You
said
mean
that we
what
had
dirt?
the most stinkers because we
How
buy
we
the
dirt?
most. Listen, we buy
Lambert
the most.
dirt,
We
bruv.
buy
That's
the
what-
most strikers. We will
Right,
rotate
the strikers that we buy that bang stay there for minimum 3 years. That's why.
Let Joe land.
We buy
Yeah, but
strikers.
you can say that with Drogba. Drogba stayed there, so no other striker was getting into Chelsea's team while Drogba was even for 6 of the 7 years or the 8 years he was there. No other striker was getting in to Chelsea's 11.
Well,
There was no one
Shevchenko
getting
was
in.
And the
there.
same thing
We're
with
talking
Costa.
Ballon d'Or
Whoever
winner.
they
too.
Same thing with
Whoever
Costa.
they thought wasn't going to do what Drogba was doing.
We're talking Ballon d'Or here. We're talking Ballon d'Or winner, bro. Shevchenko.
Oh, I'm aware. Crespo, I'm not stupid. I'm aware.
Drogba won that
Wait,
spot.
are you talking about
Drogba
Ballon
won
d'Or
the
winners?
spot, bro. Like, it
You're
wasn't
down
like
bad. Hold on a second.
he earned it. He
You
earned
ruined
it.
that
Ballon
one of
d'Or
them.
winner, Corey,
You got
bro.
one of them.
Hey, you're down
You both
bad.
got one of them.
We've all got one. Well,
No,
yeah,
Chelsea-
that's actually-
Well, after
That's all I'm
After
saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. We got the most of them. We got the most of them. I'll tell you that. We do got the most of them because Roman just kept on buying strikers to try to fill in behind Drogba or to replace Drogba or to
true,
replace Costa.
Either
Like,
way,
it was always that, right? But like
Mm.
everybody has had everybody in this panel has had a guy that they look at and they're like, we spent 50 fucking million at that time for that guy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's all I'm saying.
Either way, it's not a lazy narrative to say that Chelsea's next striker isn't going to work.
Yeah,
it's not a
it's
lazy
not.
narrative.
It's not.
He has
It's
to
not a
prove
lazy
it.
narrative.
No. But you have to, bro. Everyone comes on here week after week. Chelsea can't finish. Chelsea can't do this. Now we're talking about bringing the finisher in. It's they're gonna flop. I don't get that logic, bro. It's flawed.
No, that's not.
Damn, Don. Damned if you do, damned if you do it.
That's not what I said. Don, I said to you, bro. You man talk about all the chances you create year in, year out, and that you need a striker. How many years have you man been saying you need a striker?
Since
How many
Costa,
have you been
bro.
saying?
Since Costa. But who
So
was
why
praying
is
for
it
him?
gonna work now?
Yeah.
But I've just told you why. How many? Go check the amount of assists, yeah, that Fabregas got by himself for Diego
You don't
Costa.
have Fabregas anymore.
You don't have Fabregas.
Fabregas is in the
I'm explaining to you why. I'm explaining to you why. Bro, I'm explaining to you why that worked. I'm explaining to you why that worked and players that Lukaku didn't. When Lukaku came into the club, yeah, a lot of Chelsea fans were saying, this is the final piece of the puzzle. But brother, our midfield, yeah, was literally on its knees, blood. We had Kovacic, yeah. Hold on. Our midfield was literally on its knees, yeah. Kovacic and Jorginho, where is the creativity? Our creativity was coming from the flanks.
Reece
yeah?
James, Reece James.
Let me land, bro. That's what I'm saying. Our creativity was coming from Ben Chilwell and Reece James. That was our creativity outlet, yeah. And was top of the league in December. What happened when they both got injured? We fell off after that. and we jumped into a top four race, top four battle.
Lukaku
So,
were banging before then.
during that time, I was still banging on about the fact that we had no creativity in midfield. Yeah, ever since Fabregas left our midfield, our creativity went out the window. Yeah, Jorginho at Napoli used to create, bro. Under Sarri, he used to create a lot, right, from deep. When he came Chelsea, he stopped doing any of that. So let's add context to this. Lukaku was not playing in a team that was creative on a mad one, right? Now we're creating better chances. So if we're bringing a Tony, bringing an Osimhen, we should be able to finish, to score more goals.
Again, you should be, bro. But again, I don't. For now, I don't see it in it. I don't see it because it's not just about okay. My players are creative. What?
Casey, did you see that?
No.
The fun came up with it.
The fun this is what I'm saying. It's all mad. Look, again, it's all mad.
Sorry. Carry on.
Don, when you get your striker, let me know because when you man saw Jackson in pre-season, you guys were starving. So you guys it showed me how much you were starving for something that was half decent in front of goal. Yeah, and it shows to me now if you go and get a Tony or if you go and get an Osimhen, again, what should happen is you man should do the madness. But DNA is still showing me otherwise, and it's not just as simple as we create more chances, therefore our strikers should get more goals. Remember, you guys don't win games that much, and you don't just win games
because of missed chances, bro.
No.
That's our main problem.
That is a lazy narrative to say that
it's not a lazy narrative.
I'll tell you why it's a lazy narrative because Chelsea, there's more wrong at Chelsea than just what's going on in the front three. You still concede goals. You think your defense is amazing, and it's not. You still concede goals. Your midfield still make mistakes, and this is still a gelling process for your midfield. Fernandes and Caicedo isn't a godsend at the moment.
Yeah, that Enzo, you done.
I'm not saying that we're perfect. All I'm saying is our midfield and our defense right now are doing enough, right, to have that foundation to build from. It's our attack that are misfiring right now. Yeah, I can give you so many examples of every single game that we've played this year, where if we had Nkuku or Tony buried like in front of those chances, we would leave with 3 points. We leave with 3 points, literally, bro. That's what it is. I get it. Like we're not perfect at the back. Bare individual mistakes in midfield. You know, Enzo wasn't great the other day. He's been a bit underwhelming this season, to be fair. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's a few things that there's a few areas there that aren't perfect. But what I'm saying is, those areas are not as bad as up top right now. That is the main thing.
If you're gonna get out and out striker, then if you're gonna get out and out striker, then the GA that you're expecting Nkuku to have is not gonna be what you're gonna expect it to be. Just saying.
Bro, I expect Nkuku to be part of a functioning team, putting up numbers as well. I'm not putting it all on him. Yeah.
No, I get that. If you're asking for an out and out goal scorer to be in that team to get the goals, his output is not gonna be as high as you think it's gonna be.
But bro, if he's putting up numbers that we're winning games, it doesn't matter.
Huh? No, sorry, someone in the comments said Chelsea. You said in the comments that Chelsea's defense is better than ours. You must have.
Let's check how many games. Let's check this.
You conceded 12. We conceded 10. Stop smoking, please. Stop smoking.
Oh, you conceded 10, yeah.
Yes, please stop smoking. Please stop smoking. And I don't have a 6. And I don't have a 6. You have you went and got.
You have big boy Caicedo, bro.
I don't have a 6. So
yeah, big boy Caicedo and Lavia, bro. You like to milk it in.
I mean, it's only 2 more goals. It's only 2 more goals conceded than you, man. Let's not act like we've conceded 7, 8 more goals.
You man have a 6. You man have a 6. We don't have protection in front of our back four, so our defense attack more. And we have Trent. So we don't our defense is supposed to be shit, right? Or supposed to be shaky.
But we're not talking about Liverpool. We're talking about Chelsea.
He said, and we have Trent. Like it's like he just throws his own.
But we're using the Chelsea narrative though, no?
Like, bro,
I know our defense is not perfect. Yeah, exactly. And you've got Alex as well. He's got
That's a big one. It's a big one. Big one. Yeah.
But listen,
that saves you 2-3 goals right there.
Sanchez made some mad saves against Bournemouth when Solanke hit that reverse shot. Let's not act like that.
Yeah. By the way. Against
Aston
Villa.
Let's not do that. He's stinky.
He has to actually pass the ball to Rice.
Yeah, I know.
Ram. This is what I've got to come and defend man like Sanchez. Yeah.
No, he's butt.
No. Shot stopping, bro.
We're not going to open that can of worms.
No. Let me just land because he keeps saying this. I keep hearing Ram. Love, Joe. Love. I keep hearing Ram saying this. Yeah, bro. Shot stopping shot stopping, I can't fault him this year.
No.
I can't fault him. It's his
No,
distribution,
he's
bro.
butt cheeks.
It's his
You have to have
distribution.
better
bro.
standards, bro.
Fine, man. Then that's
Bro.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna leave it there because time is time. Big up, Mr. Nick. He says $2 for Chelsea being top half. PG page 1 settings. You already know what it is. Big up, Mr. Link. Guys, we're gonna leave it there. Big up everyone for their super chats. The chat's gone crazy today. I know the second half is about to start. I need to go watch that. Not for betting reasons or anything like that. Say no to gambling, people. You know what I'm saying? But listen, people, it is another episode of Big Six Band. We will see you guys at 7 o'clock tomorrow or 6:30 tomorrow, where we'll be having a look at obviously Manchester United and Arsenal. And Manchester obviously take on United take on Copenhagen and Arsenal take on Sevilla at the Emirates.
And Liverpool take on
No one.
And Chelsea take
Chelsea
on.
got
Hey, Casey,
Well,
I'll Arsenal winning the
yeah,
Champions
yeah.
League, bro. I'll Arsenal winning the Champions League, bro.
Hey, Ram, it's done. Ram, it's
You're
done.
not used to it. I
You must,
Ram, you're not
Corey.
used to it.
You must. You'll be joining us on Thursday night. You must tomorrow. You must. You must.
Who says they're joining us? They might get knocked out straight away.
Anyway, people, go and join. Deluded Goon is doing a watch along, so go catch the second half on Deluded Goon's thing. Make sure you guys type in Big Six Bands raid and all that good stuff. It's been another episode of Big Six Bands. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and we will see you in the next one.